Adam, what are you hearing about the Saints quarterback competition?
Listen, Jameis Winston has a chance to take a step towards securing that job tonight. We'll see how he plays. You heard Lisa Salter say Sean Payton hasn't made a decision yet. Again, 2.5 weeks to the opener, hasn't decided yet. Adds a little spice and drama to tonight's game.
Yeah, I mean, Mina, right before the show, we were saying we're so excited to actually see what happens tonight. A lot of that revolving around the quarterbacks, but what do you need to see from Jameis Winston that maybe could give him another step forward?
I mean, I'm going to be watching every down because this is an actual competition. Unlike the other team they're playing tonight, whose coach is also pretending it's a quarterback competition. We'll talk about Trevor Lawrence later. This is an actual battle, and Laura, to your question, from Jameis, I need to see decision-making. Obviously, that's been the issue that's plagued him for years now, and it's something I thought he demonstrated and actually had an edge on in the first game. Both quarterbacks threw interceptions. Both weren't entirely their faults, but I thought Jameis's was less his fault, if that makes sense. I also want to see how he looks playing with the ones. Taysom started the last game. So this time, Jameis has the benefit of playing with some of their weapons. Kamara's out, but there'll be some starters on the offensive line. Marquez Callaway has really emerged as the #1 wide receiver in Michael Thomas's absence. I want to see if that connection is there, particularly if there's a deep ball connection there, because that is the advantage Jameis brings, not, with his legs. Of course, that one goes to Taysom. And I want to see, can he protect the football, but can he also not protect it too much? Because if they're going to go with Jameis, it's because of the explosive element he brings to the table, and I don't want to see him cautious to the point where he's not airing it downfield at all, Dan.
Yeah, I'm more of a Cracklin' Oat brand person myself for clarity reasons.
You've been waiting a long time to say that, Dan.
Yeah, ever since Lisa gave that report. I think I want to see Jameis Winston from the second quarter of last week, because tonight for me is more about what Jameis can't do than what Taysom can do. You talked about protecting it too much. I would say that last week starting, he played too cautious. Like, he can't play cautious with the football. He can't play slow. He can't play doubtful. He's got to play with, conviction and confidence and aggression, and that's what we saw in that 2-minute drill that culminated in this touchdown pass. And I want to see that more out of him, because the really good offenses, or at least what I think is going to be a really good offense in the NFL, is the offense that can do whatever they want in the pass game, and that's what Jameis brings to the Saints, but then sprinkle in 11 on 11 in the run game, and that's what Taysom Hill brings to the Saints. So to your point, I love the efficiency thought process of him, but I also don't want him to take away the stinger, his aggression with the football.
Yeah, and I'll say one other thing. I mentioned I want to see him playing with the ones. I also want to see him playing against the ones, because some of those turnovers in the past have stemmed from pressure, and Taysom had to endure his fair share of pressure when he was playing with the Saints starters last week. Jameis is going to face this challenge against the Jaguars. I don't believe Josh Allen is playing. I think he's out, but nevertheless, it's going to be a higher level of competition. When the pocket is muddy, is he going to make bad decisions? That's what Sean Payton's going to be looking for tonight.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.